Okay. Uh, so it's about of a three, two, one, and a go. I
All
am
right.
I am Junkiee or Clam Soul or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
Who is this
I
person?
who dis? I am Isaac, or the pullover sweater, or yeah, that's the only name I've had.
You're not French. You're not poulet voyage.
I am not. I'm not. Hey guys, Paulthany Sweat Tano here,
Hey
and
guys, the
we
Jerry
we're
Seinfeld of art here.
this is the Dark Souls of iFunny podcasts. If you didn't know,
Yeah.
I'm just bringing back jokes from our failed first episode
Yeah, because that had no
because they
direction.
because they didn't know.
We
They wouldn't
talked.
know.
Okay. Hold on. We had like a fucking full episode that we recorded for like two
Yeah.
fucking hours, and that
Maybe we'll put it out as some kind of like uncut, deleted, like, scenes thing.
yeah.
But
I mean,
as of now,
I don't know if we're probably gonna cut some things because I don't know. Maybe we talk shit about other people. I don't remember.
no, we definitely did.
Oh
But
yeah, we definitely talk shit about people. Like
no, you'll find out if we ever release it.
like faggot.
Insert faggot here.
Insert faggot.
But for now,
For
yeah.
now.
What have you been up to, Pat?
Oh,
Fat Pat.
I don't. Oh, dude, I just bought a fucking unicycle, my guy.
Whoa, boy, save some pussy for me.
Oh no, thank you.
Have you been riding it at all?
Oh, dude, when I got
Because
it,
you can, because Floridian weather is always lit.
what the fuck? So like, no, I opened the box right, and like the
Yeah.
fucking tire was deflated.
What? Wait,
Yeah.
why did you get it delivered to you?
Because there's no like other stores that like sell fucking unicycles, dude.
Toys R Us?
Oh yeah, Toys R Us. Oh man, I should have known.
Yeah, you get that shit 70%
There
off
is
now.
there's like barely any fucking Toys R Us around here.
Oh, sure. Oh, I don't know. There's one like half an hour away from me, and they keep on saying like we're having our massive like end of the fucking decade closing sale.
End of the century.
End of an era.
End of an
essentially.
era. Since the dawn of time, there was Toys R Us. No one thought that they could die, but little did they know.
I fucking
Love.
Toys R Us. I mean, like, even when I did go there, when it was a popular thing, it was just too much shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess that's the whole idea. But like, I wasn't one of those kids who's always like, let's go to Toys R Us, buy me this, buy me that.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of fun.
These kids nowadays.
It's kind of fun being a kid and seeing the small like mini cars. Remember
Oh wait,
those?
when I was a kid, I had like plastic food, and I just have like Rubbermaids full of little tiny plastic food like chicken wings and like potatoes and carrots, and I just pretend to make my parents dinner.
That's cool, right? But here's contrary to that, and there's a contrary to that with me as a kid. We were doing this make pretend fucking food, right? Like we're having a dinner, right? So like instead of like a liquid for like a fake drink, we had like styrofoam. And they like
What?
they had little small like pellets of styrofoam.
Oh, that's ooh.
I tried to like have a fake sip, but then I inhaled like a fucking clump of like styrofoam. And then I
And
threw
where is
up
it now?
on the fucking floor. I threw up like it was weird because I threw up like a half-eaten like burger.
A fake burger, a plastic burger, or was it real?
It was a real burger, right? But it like looked like cartoony and shit.
This nigga eating real food.
This nigga eating burgers. This nigga eating fucking styrofoam beans.
Cool story, babe. Now, what happened to you today?
What do you mean?
Like, what's your story of the day? What's this? What's your contribution to our?
My
What are we up to?
my contribution to my society is little to none.
Society we live in.
Well, hold on. I had this fucking drawing that
Uh-huh.
in art class, right? Did you see that post?
I
I'll put it
haven't,
on the screen.
I haven't been there all day, but
Okay.
yeah.
I'll put it on I'll put it in the video. But like
Okay.
it was like
Insert.
it was purple, right? It was a purple guy. It was it was one of the devils from Hercules.
Uh-huh.
It was a purple one. I colored it. I did the blending all right. I just needed to
Oh,
do
this guy,
some,
yeah.
yeah. And you know how like the fucking art teacher like
Yeah.
fucked
Oh,
up his
he's
knee?
just like pulling back his folds and shit.
No. He's like holding his tail. That's the thing. That was weird.
Oh, it looks like he's just like pulling back
He's
his like
He's
flaps.
holding his fucking like stomach flaps.
Yeah.
But like for like shading, the teacher said like use yellow as a shader, and I thought that was weird as fuck.
Maybe use like just like a light
Yeah,
orange.
use an orange, but like
Yeah.
it was a bright fucking yellow, and
Ugh.
like it just the thing was he used like cheap like pencils, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like it just came out shit. It didn't like blend it at all. So like
Maybe she meant it as like a contrast in like the eyes or the teeth or something, but not like to
no.
add highlight or
no,
anything.
it did not. Like it didn't even blend in. That was the problem. So like
Man.
So like I came in today and I got like the Prismacolors she had. No, Prismacolors he had. You made me think it was a she. You fucking.
That's up to your own imagination, buddy.
Are you sexist?
No.
Are you
I don't
sure?
know this bitch.
It is botch. You fucking. Some male bitch. All right.
Forgive me.
But like I fixed it right, and this story is
Uh-huh.
going fucking nowhere. Have you seen any movies lately though?
I haven't actually. I haven't been doing jack shit, but my contribution to story time. I got this. I always get these black bean sauce udon ramen noodles from this Asian market.
Are you the
in
nigga
Cleveland.
eating beans?
It's extract of beans, yeah, and they're like it's $6 for like four of them, and I just figure, oh yeah, this is like me treating myself. This is a good meal I could have every now and again. You know, it's fucking full of calories and sodium and shit, but I don't care. It's good. And last time I went, I realized that there was a pack of spicy ones, like a spicy version that I never knew about.
Spicy
And
beans?
Yeah. And I just ate some today, and I feel like shit now.
Oh my god, did you tell the art students that on your stand up? Because
No,
I
this was
am
just-
rolling on the floor right now.
Please. I don't want to talk about that, and that was a few days ago, not today. But I did. I don't know. I can usually handle spicy food, but I think it was just because I ate a lot of it, and not just like the fact that it was spicy.
Yeah, you don't put fucking jalapeno peppers on your foreskin. What the fuck?
I tried just one chili and it set my mouth on fire, and I had to drink a 2-liter Mountain Dew.
That's all right.
Classic.
Let's all right.
I don't want to talk about my stand-up though. That was a mess. That was a garbage.
Who are these paintbrushes?
What's the deal with oil pastels?
Fucking.
They're not. It's not oil, and they're not pastels.
So what are they?
Do you know what oil pastels are?
My fucking god! Isn't it funny how like Jerry
No.
Seinfeld's The Bee Movie is literally
yeah.
a fucking B movie?
Oh, I didn't think about. Well, I think I've heard that joke, but I forgot about that.
Oh,
yeah.
was that a joke? Fuck! I'm gonna cut it out.
the B movie?
It's a
Like
B-
that it is a B movie.
Yeah, we'll cut out the unfunny parts to make
Yeah,
us.
it got
don't worry, I can make us
82%.
funny. I can make us funny. Don't worry.
Add in a laugh track. That's all.
Yeah. I saw a movie. I saw a fucking Ready Player One.
Ooh, what was that?
What
What
was
was that like? Did you clap in the theater?
I
When
clapped.
you
I
when you
fucking
saw
clapped.
when you saw the Iron Giant stroking his massive cock
His
for
massive.
15 minutes?
And he ejaculated, and I had a 3D glasses, so it actually felt like it was like on my face. Little did
And
I
you
know,
clapped.
it was like a guy in a fucking suit in front of me.
And then you took off your glasses and you're like,
Whoa! I don't even need to have the
whoa.
glasses to see 3D. So
Yay. Oh, I get it. Wow. I'm
wow,
really missing out.
and I clapped,
Bro, I'm missing out.
and then
You know.
DeLorean showed up, and I fucking cried. I cried because this is a great movie.
Did remember when Tracer and Chun-Li showed up, and then all my fan theories about them being a lesbian couple were just proven by them going into battle together, and I cried and clapped.
Oh my god. The thing was though, right? Like they
Yeah.
had like all these like background characters. There's a lot of like background characters that are very like what the fuck?
Very, very
they just
obscure
they like fucking distract you cuz like there's like there's like two scenes, right? And they have like fucking battle toads.
Oh, the Battletoads.
They have
I
fucking
remember. I remember them.
the fucking battle toads, right?
Uh-huh.
But what was weird about it is like they never had like a 3D Battletoads. So
Oh yeah, shit.
they
Well, I mean,
made they
you
made
gotta
the fake
like.
one. They made like the fake one
No, no,
on
no, no, no.
4chan.
There was a Rash was in the new Killer Instinct game on Xbox One.
Rash from Battletoads.
Yeah, he was in Killer Instinct. It was a fighting game,
Oh,
and
it's-
he would always like be like, "I'm a cameo."
Well, either way, it was weird
Yeah.
to see Battletoads because you're like, is this Battletoads? As like fucking 4chaner.
What is this? Battletoads?
Yeah. Fuck. And I bet you see Battletoads and DeLorean riding on Iron Giant cock, and then you're like, I clap. I fucking clapped when the Iron Giant did the Terminator thumbs up, and then he went on cellular level.
On a I can appreciate this movie on a cellular level.
Fucking cellular level. Wow, I'm gonna have to fucking play a clip of the fucking video to do that.
Negative. His body was replaced on a cellular level.
A breakdown of the Terminator Genesis timeline, just so everyone can understand
We'll
our
do-
references.
We'll do that in the next episode.
Jive Courtney, let me tell you,
Jive Courtney.
Captain Boomerang himself.
Little do they know that we're just gonna rip off Ralph the Movie Maker.
Oh yeah, funny guy, but he didn't like Wonder Woman, so that's kind of bullshit.
Well, no, the thing was he had points.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know. Like at first, I was like, "Fuck this guy!" Like, as soon as I saw like Ralph the Movie Maker, Wonder Woman, like the second video that he made on it, I was like, "Man, he's just trying to piss people off." And he ended up pissing me off. But then I watched it and I was like, "Yeah, I guess," but I still like it.
Cause no, the
In
thing
my own
was
way.
during the Wonder Woman movie, I was really expecting like her to be wrong. Like there is no like omnipotent
Oh yeah,
force.
yeah. If they kept it at that, then that would have been really cool. I thought that was really cool because like, I don't know, it kind of goes into her whole character being proven wrong, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm wrong. I can learn from this."
Yeah, but like the Ralph Movie Maker, when he talks about Wonder Woman, has some good points.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember the rest of it, but it's like he like mocks how like what she said at the end. It was like it isn't violence that solves problems. It's love. And then he like plays a fucking scene of her punching the shit out of like Ares.
I mean, this guy. I mean, maybe some people are beyond love. That's basically all superheroes in an like summarized.
Yeah. So like Ready Player One like to play like a lot of like almost obscure 80s movies just so that they can feel like they're authentic. But you know,
like Spielberg himself. Classic Spielberg.
I mean, like the thing is like Spielberg can't really do his own movies anymore. He can't do like E.T. He can't like remake a fucking
Oh yeah, no, but like if I don't know if it feels like
Because like,
Like, are you saying that it's just like Spielberg trying to like get bank off of like all these other properties, but still trying to say like it's my movie?
no, it's because like for some reason Steven Spielberg didn't put everything he like did in that movie, so it's like it's kind of like it lacks a lot of like the '80s feel.
That he was going for.
No, he didn't even really want to go for it.
Oh well, then
They had a bunch
then
of fucking Battleborn characters in the background, but it's like,
well, yeah, then it's bad.
yeah,
They should have made it a free to watch movie.
free to watch. Oh, dude, free to watch Overwatch, dude. Tracer in whatever, fuck. So like,
Yeah, go ahead.
or whatever. 80s
Whatever
music.
player won.
80s music is pretty nice when you have like a fucking synthesizer.
Oh yeah, Depends on what kind of 80s music you're talking about.
Like
there's a lot.
everyone thinks 80s music is like just the fucking synthesizer. Like down
There were
down
guitars
down
in this
down
movie.
down like that.
Baby Driver used one, I think.
Did
No, he had a bunch of shit.
Yeah, he didn't use just 80s. He used like
It was all like old shit because he was fucking broke. But
then
he
Sky
did it
Fiera.
pretty well.
Has a bunch of Sky Fiera music.
Who's that? Isn't there like
That's Baby Driver's mom.
who's that one rapper like nowadays who just like
Flo Rida?
No. He,
Kanye
like,
West?
Yeah, you got me right there. He does like studio albums or whatever, but then he does like also like full EPs just with shit in his house, like synthesizers, and he like shows it on his YouTube channel.
Dude, Kanye West has a YouTube channel?
I guess so, yeah. Never
Dude,
mind.
hit that Taco Bell notification.
Oh, it's early.
If-
I love your cat.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that if I were you. He's
What?
just here to have fun.
Scream at the cat or
Love.
fuck the cat.
Come.
Regardless of cat,
Loving.
in the fucking script we have in front of me, in the fucking script we have right in front of me, at timetable number 4, we talk about question 1.
at 22 minutes and 37 seconds.
But yeah, we just talk about question 1.
All right, question 1. We're done. We skipped over music, so
Well, no,
next?
I mean we talk about what is our favorite music?
You go first.
Man, dude, I don't fucking know, bro. Shit.
What'd you just listen to?
What did I just listen? Oh, dude. So like I found this new music called Music Meister from Batman Brave and the Bold.
Okay, fuck this guy. Question number 1. Cut to question number 1.
Okay, Spooky the Spook says, any future projects? Thoughts on your boy Spooky? Let's skip that one.
Thoughts on this guy?
Let's skip that one. All right, but like we'll talk about that. Any future projects? Like what?
Art or this? We're making our future project right now.
This is the future project, I guess.
This is all we got.
Well, I guess we should talk about I guess with this we do plan on having guests on. I mean,
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be pretty funny. It'd be pretty funny to have like I just put someone's fucking name on screen.
Yeah, our next guest.
David Finch.
We had that written down for something we talk about at the very end.
Just
But
put someone's fucking name on, like
let's
someone's face.
spoil it. Yeah, some face.
Some fucking
Put Jerry
face.
Seinfeld up there.
Put Jerry Seinfeld with like a Bob Ross face. No, put Bob Ross with Jerry Seinfeld.
You're telling
face on
yourself
it.
to do all this. You're the one. That
I
wants to
know,
edit it.
because I have to edit this. It's fine though.
Hey guy.
It's not gonna be that hard because I just have to put up like fucking images.
Yeah. I'm doing like 2 projects right now. I am drawing a new piece, and I'm also doing this epic cast.
this epic cast. Well,
Uh-huh.
we haven't really thought of a name yet, though. No, we did, but we'll say it later. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, that'll be our big reveal.
Just look at the fucking title of the video. But
yeah, you can follow us along for our process as we try and figure it out because we can't read.
thoughts on your boy Spooky? Man, who the fuck even is Spooky at this point, right?
He draws Homestuck, I think.
Oh, dude, fuck him. All right, let's go to our
right.
advertisements.
Who's your advertisement for today?
I am sponsored by. Fuck, dude.
I'm owned by.
I am owned by pizza.
Pizza, huh? No, nowhere in particular.
I would say the other pizza that I said in the last video, but this is some new pizza. It's Web Pizza, WEB Pizza.
I never heard of them. What do they specialize in?
Oh, dude, they just cut the pizza in like 8 slices.
It's not Crosshair Pizza.
No. The difference between them is that Crosshair
It's like double Crosshair Pizza.
Crosshair like cuts like 4, and then Web cuts like 8 for like the spider.
Mm-hmm.
Call it Spider Pizza.
I see.
We're also sponsored by David Finch's massive Iron Giant cock.
I don't think David Finch would draw that.
Dude, he totally would. If we just like went up to him and shoved it in his face, he'd be like, "All right, I'll draw it."
All right.
And then
all this bullshit.
And then you get a bunch of lotion, and then you slap it on his bald head.
And just rub it around. I could draw that too.
Yeah, we don't want to fucking talk shit about David Finch because we like him.
Well, enough about all that. I am sponsored by Angry Joe, and insert this picture that I'm sending you. Yeah, I'm sponsored by Angry Joe, everyone.
All right. Okay, Angry Joe, quite the.
What is wrong with critics? Am I right?
Oh boy, I don't even know if we're gonna talk about that. All right, let's. All right. Well,
yeah,
Angry Video Game
who gives
Nerd.
a fuck about him? So
Angry Video Game Nerd, good game reviews. I haven't heard anything from him.
I've heard a bunch of acidry from him.
Like, did he do something?
No, he didn't do anything, but that's his quote. Ha ha ha! Get it, guys? Reference.
This is from like one of the other iterations of this fucking podcast.
No, it is not. No, this is exclusive here.
Welcome to referencing things that the host doesn't even fucking know about. Where
you don't know about Angry Video Game Nerd, the angriest gamer you've ever known.
He'd rather have.
What's our next fucking topic?
Shut up! We're staying on this topic. Staying on this fucking
Fine,
topic.
then you say something about it.
We're gonna talk about how this is the fucking 5th iteration of a fucking podcast.
Oh, just like losers talking about random shit.
Yeah. We don't even sound like we're into it.
Yeah, and we're not even like the people who are like commonly reoccurring amongst like this just are like desperate attempts to get on their level.
We're not even funny like fucking Sleepy
Look at these
Cast,
guys.
Sleepy Cabin.
Oh no, we're not Sleepy Cabin Cast.
Sleepy Cabin is uncompatible, whatever the fuck it says.
We don't have like good editing styles or anything.
Yeah,
Nothing that can carry over.
You could still see the watermark.
If anyone copies like our style, then they won't say shit. They won't say like, "Hey, you guys are copying off of these guys."
Hey man, there is that watermark. There's that.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Their
that
trademark watermark.
Our iFunny watermark. You gotta get rid of that.
Wow, what are you, Shad Base?
Oh fuck! Let's go to a new topic. What was it? Ready Player One. Ready Player One was about video games. Let's just talk about video games.
I see. What video games do you like?
I'll talk about like I recently played like fucking Arkham Knight, right?
Uh-huh.
That was fun fucking
Big ass
game.
fucking disappointment.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
I'll kick you in your fucking teeth.
No, like, all right. What'd you like about it?
We'll be right back. The philosophy of the Batman was pretty good. I mean, they utilized the Scarecrow well, even though he's pretty much just a one-off villain. And it was kind of great at like making the Joker more human. And
I can agree about that.
Still keeping him like the Joker.
Yeah.
It's kind of smart. And we're also just saying the same things we already said in the last fucking podcast.
No, they don't need to know about that. They don't need to know.
We don't even know about.
Oh, no. All right, here's a valid point that I didn't bring up in our last cast. The Arkham Knight, not the guy, not the game, sucks.
Oh yeah, he's a terrible fucking villain. They just
All right.
They just put another like mask over the Red Hood.
Takes off his mask. There's the Red Hood.
Yeah, it's like
I get that.
I clapped in the Red Iron Giant, throw a big cock and cellular level. That's it.
This guy's got brain damage from our failed attempt last time for a decent podcast, so he's just going back and forth. Yeah. The memories are replaying in his head. But I could as soon as the fucking first trailer came out where they're we made an independent we made a brand new villain for Batman's lineup.
Yeah, we had
and immediately everyone was like, is this Jason Todd? And they were like, we can't really say, but and then everybody was like, wait, what if it isn't obviously Jason Todd? And then all the theories that stemmed from that were what if it's not?
I think I remember
because it was so solidly everyone unanimously agreeing it's most likely Jason Todd, but what if it isn't?
What if it's Alfred?
What if it's this obscure villain from this other comic book that the game made reference to in a little wanted poster in Arkham City?
What if it's Calendar Man?
Calendar Man fucking died.
Did he?
Yeah.
In which game?
What if it's the Rat Catcher?
Ew, no.
The Rat Catcher died. He died in Arkham City. No, Calendar Man got killed in... Oh, wait. I think they had something to do with him in the Arkham Knight comic book, but I didn't care to read that.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Well, I mean, the Calendar Man was pretty cool in Arkham City, but Yeah,
because he made references.
Yeah, I mean, he was still he was intimidating.
Well, because he didn't really do much, and you were like, what if he does something?
Yeah, it was weird because he is this stupid fucking villain. Who commits crimes on holidays.
You think they'd have some a better plan throughout the whole thing? All right, Christmas is coming up. Might want to be on the lookout for Calendar Man.
Oh man, President's Day.
Calendar Man just comes out with Abraham Lincoln's severed head.
Fucking Calendar Man kills all the
How
Italians
do you get that?
on he kills all the Italians on fucking National Spaghetti Day.
No, he just
no. He rips Jess's head off.
What? Wait.
And then for Spaghetti Day.
Just from iPhone.
Yes.
We don't want that.
She's dead.
She'd probably like that though.
He puts her head back on.
And then she's like,
"Ooh,
how do you like me now?"
Sugoi, Pop Team Epic image. That's heavily photoshopped.
You think some Arkham guard ever went up to Calendar Man and showed him a BuzzFeed article of all the national holidays, Talk Like a Pirate Day or Donut Day or
Calendar Man probably
mac and cheese, and then he just fucking or he had a little mental breakdown because there were all these stupid holidays that he was missing.
I should. Yeah, it's all for 365 days a year.
It's nonstop.
Yeah. Well, what video games have you played?
I just beat Bloodborne for the third time.
Dude, I have Bloodborne, but I've had it for a year, right?
Yeah.
But I don't own a fucking PS4.
What the? Why?
Just don't.
I mean, not like. Why don't you have a PS4? The experience, like best experience in gaming. Like, why do you have the game but no PS4?
Because my family bought it and didn't know I did not have a PS4.
I think, wouldn't they be the ones who would have gotten it for you?
Look, dude, no. Just
save it for the Bloodborne remaster on Nintendo Switch.
On Nintendo Switch. Oh fuck.
That thing that you have now.
Oh yeah, I have the Nintendo Switch, and I beat Mario in like 2 days, and I'm like, I'm done.
You don't beat Mario. You don't beat a game like that. You
experience Mario.
You see one of the 4 like awe-inspiring endings. And then you have so much more options for that. So many more options.
Yeah, I mean the controls were kind of weird at certain points because like throwing the hat and like spinning the hat is also.
Well, that's like all Mario games.
That's
honestly.
that's just all Mario games since like the fucking Wii. It's just
that's since like the fucking GameCube. Like
just,
you remember? Did you play Sunshine?
Yeah.
I love Sunshine, but it was a bitch to control.
Yeah. Oh, dude, when I figured out that like Yoshi was in the game, I was like, oh, "That's awesome!" So like I got Yoshi and he was eating apples and like his meter was filling, and I was like, "Is this gonna be like Mario Sunshine, where he just fucking vomits?" I was sorely disappointed.
What does he just like? Does he grow a massive cock and start jacking it off in front of you?
And then I clap. No, he just gets you a star. But I mean, like the Mushroom Kingdom in that game was like really fucking fun. No, the thing is like the moon is just it's a fucking star.
Oh, then call it a moon because like you're confusing me over here. I don't understand your lore.
The clam salt lore.
It's
like 25 pages.
But yeah, once you do get a PS4, then yeah, Bloodborne's fun. Have you played any of the other Souls games?
Oh yeah, I've played Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls 1.
Whoa, real game. You just said Dark Souls 1 twice.
What's the Dark Souls 2? Oh, did I not say Dark Souls 3?
No, you said I've played Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1.
Played Dark Souls
but
2. Okay. Well, I mean, like Dark Souls 2 is like my least favorite because it's so like sluggish and slow.
Yeah, I think a lot of people can say that.
Yeah.
But I've been meaning to play Dark Souls 3. Like after getting good at Bloodborne.
Yeah, I mean, like Dark Souls 3 is essentially a little more fast-paced than Dark Souls 1, but it's slower than Bloodborne.
I feel I could get into that because I don't know. I got hooked on Bloodborne's fast style pretty quickly. What?
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's cut out us saying yeah for no reason.
No, I'm just gonna like take out all the yeahs. I'm gonna like copy all the yeahs we say. I'm just gonna put it at the end of the video.
I know, right?
I'm gonna play them all at the same time. You know, I'm gonna get them all.
Jesus.
I'm gonna get them all, and I'm gonna play them all right about now. All right.
Oh yeah, boy. Crack one open for all those yeahs.
It's either that or I'll just like fucking put like the germ of like beer.
Oh, just like a continuous like.
Cheese
I don't know.
coders.
You do it. What's our next topic?
Well, what are the movies we want to see though?
Um, I don't. I wanted to see the new that horror movie that John Krasinski made, A Quiet Place.
Oh yeah, Quiet Place with Dwight Schrute and Jim.
Yeah. If Dwight hears you say anything, then he'll come and fucking kill you.
He's like, Michael.
Yeah, that's the fucking movie.
Yeah, the Office isn't great. I'm just gonna say it here right now. You
What,
heard
isn't-
it. You heard it here, folks.
Are you saying it isn't great?
It isn't that great. It isn't like fucking like how people like talk about it, like saying it's the best show.
I could say pretty fairly that like, for all shows that like have writers and writers and you know, as their executives as like actors, and actors, those shows tend to like go longer, have a better direction. I feel like it does it right. What British people find amusing about their kind of humor, like subtle, awkward humor that you actually have to pay attention for. No offense, but like,
I know, but the thing is, do I want to commit that much to it?
if you want to enjoy it that much, I guess.
I don't.
If you want to,
in the
if
end,
you want
it'll
to dig
be
into it.
In the end, to me, it'll be.
If you want to make a
bittersweet.
video essay about it or some shit like me,
Dude,
then...
I'm not smart enough to make a fucking video essay. I'm just fucking talking out of my ass. But
Then next topic.
next topic. Let's talk about Infinity War.
Captain America doesn't look that good for him.
He looks like he's 2 minutes close to fucking death. He needs to eat his shield.
But where is the Soul Stone? Is it Captain America? His eyes were glowing a little orange when he was fighting Thanos. Maybe he is the embodiment of the Soul Stone because he has so much.
Maybe it's in
soul.
his shield and he has to eat his
Boom.
shield.
Maybe that planet that they showed, you know, it was orange. Yeah. No, that was a different planet. Maybe like when they showed Iron Man, there was all this orange light around him. Maybe the Soul Stone is a planet.
No, Captain America, you can't eat that shield. You can't eat the shield. I can't. If I don't, Bucky, I'll fucking die.
If I don't, then Bucky will die, and I can't do that.
No, I'll die.
No, if Bucky is gonna die, then he'll care more.
And no, he'll eat his shield
That's
if Bucky
character
dies.
development.
No, dude, whatever.
Having no character on your own, just caring a lot about someone else's character.
Did you know that Black Panther just like dethroned Titanic?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, like
The Titanic?
It made more movie than the Titanic in the box office.
Oh, no, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't. Titanic made $3 billion. Black Panther only made a few million over $1 billion.
Money did. Fuck, dude.
Yeah. Pull it up. Pull up the chart.
All right. Well.
A shame because Avatar was kind of trash.
Well, we don't know much about the Justice League, so we're just gonna fuck off with that, dude. Let's talk about no. I meant Infinity War. I meant Infinity War. No, I was talking about Infinity War. We don't know much about Infinity War.
I know a lot about Infinity War.
No, shut up. We're not gonna talk about Infinity War.
Theory.
Shut the fuck up. All right, talk about your theories.
I've seen footage.
Oh, you've seen live footage?
Yeah, no, that's a Death Grip song. I've seen footage.
Sorry, if you excuse me, I'm putting some
theory.
latex gloves on.
Loki's dead.
Oh yeah,
there's my theory.
Totally. Loki's totally fucking dead.
Honestly, yeah. Would Thanos have any?
He's low key dead. Thank you. I'll be here all night.
What an Easter egg!
I'll be here all night. Oh jeez, what a 80s reference. Oh man. DeLorean.
What's your theory on Justice League?
Oh, Justice League?
More like Justice League.
Justice League sucks. Justice League sucks, bro. I mean,
hopefully Infinity War can do just as good as Justice League.
Yeah.
Just as good.
Dude, Infinity War can't even like compete with Justice League on how good it is.
I know, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Do you remember when? Remember?
remember when the
Like-
Flash went fast?
No.
Whatever. You know who else goes fast? You when you
My
met Ezra
mom.
Miller.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, I mean, I walked pretty fast, but like I didn't want to run because there were too many fat people.
You didn't want to make Ezra Miller jealous.
No, I didn't because like, hey, I'm fast in real life. Ezra, how fast can you run?
And he just fucking
And he trips over himself.
he takes the belt off your fucking pants and then you trip and fall.
And he can't get up.
Okay, how was it meeting Ezra Miller? How was it meeting him?
I don't think I've talked about it like in real. I've only like written things about it, but like I like all I can say is like after everything, like after every time that I talked to him, which was probably like 4 times, yeah, like individually across 2 days, I left each one thinking like I could have said so much more, or like I could have said something a lot smarter, or I could have asked him something a lot smarter
Yeah.
to leave a better impression.
I could
I'm
be
pretty sure.
better.
Like, maybe next time.
I could be better.
Like even the photo that I took, I didn't think it was a very good photo of me because my face kind of looks a little fat. But I don't know. I still like it. I'm still glad that it happened because I was really happy. But he was a really, really nice guy, and he had a lot of energy about him. Even like other people who were like before and after me who were getting their photo taken and their autograph. I don't know. He just seemed like he was happy to be there.
Yeah, I mean, you would too if your fans like.
Oh yeah, if I was in Justice League, I would be.
I would
so
be
happy.
regretful.
I did kind of feel bad that I liked him in. Well, then again, there was like a panel that he was part of that I saw, and I got to sit front row because I got that really expensive ticket. But he was like asked a lot of other questions, not just Justice League, about like other shit that he's been in.
Him and Trainwreck.
Yeah.
Why were you in Trainwreck?
I don't want. Emily keeps on joking about like because I only showed her that one scene from Trainwreck
Where he's like, "Yeah, baby,
suck my tit." Yeah, I would not want to ask him about that.
he's just a kid."
He's only 16.
Wait, what?
What? No, like.
And then they do the dun dun. Amy Schumer in jail.
No, she's a woman. She wouldn't go to jail. Only a man would go to jail in that situation.
What do you say if
Gender equality.
What do you say about your what do you plea? Says the judge at Amy Schumer. She replies, "Do you want me to joke about my vagina?" No, please. She like gets ready to and be like,
No,
"You're free.
please.
You're free to go. You're free to go."
Woman power yet again.
Women,
Power prevailed.
it isn't violence that saves the day. It's love.
Don't make me make a vagina joke.
Whatever.
But I can remember like each thought that was going through my head like every time that I did see him though. After I took that photo with him, I kept on thinking like, should have asked him for a kiss, or like should have said something other than just like, "You're great, you're great, you're amazing, you're great."
Yeah, I love you. You're so fucking great.
Yeah. I want you inside me.
You're so fucking hard.
So fucking cool.
Oh, Jesus. I hope my mom doesn't walk into this.
I hope my mom doesn't hear me from upstairs. But after I did get one opportunity to like talk to him a lot, and I did on the second day, Sunday, when he was there, and
was it getting the autograph?
What?
Him autographing your
Oh no, the first day I got the autograph and the photo taken, and I just walked around with Emily and we just like did some other stuff. We got that caricature photo drawn.
Do you what is it like? You think of the Jimmy Fallon one, right? The
Which one?
Caricature from like Universal. That time we went.
Oh yeah. No, no, this was disgusting. But the second day, I just went with my cousin, and because like he was going to be in Cleveland with his siblings, and he said that he could spare a few hours, so I bought him a ticket for like one day, and we went together, and he had a really fun time, and he didn't give a shit about Ezra Miller, but he said it was nice seeing me happy talking to him, and we were just walking around, and then I remember, oh yeah, he's still doing autographs. Maybe he'll still be at that booth, because they have like times on like pamphlets for like when you can like get your autograph or your photo taken with them, if that's what you're there to do with someone. And when I walked by, there was only the first day. I had to like squirm through like 50 other people, and there were like 10 other people who had Ezra Miller VIP badges, like me. Mm-hmm. And there were still so many other people behind those guys, and I felt awkward, you know, like worming my way through, like pulling out the drawing from my bag. But the second day when we walked by, I guess he was almost done because there was only one person in line, and I just figured like, oh shit, I could talk to him. And the woman who scans your badge, if you have a badge, recognized me and followed me on Instagram. Oh. And she was like, oh shit, it's you again. And I was like, yeah, is it okay if I talk to him? Like, for just real quick, it doesn't look like, you know, I don't know if like, I know I'm probably only allowed like one autograph, but could I just talk to him? She's like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead. And I told him like, hey, great to see you again. He's like, oh yeah, you too. And I was already like dying inside a little bit. I'm dying.
It's fucking. It should be.
My pussy was already so wet.
Jesus Christ, we're gonna have to cut this out.
No. Keep it in.
Any more, and we'll be flagged.
Who cares? Like, who's gonna watch this anyway?
Yeah, only close relatives and grandmothers.
Well, anyway, I told him, oh yeah, yesterday at that panel, everyone just kind of like got up and like started asking questions, and I really missed my opportunity to like ask you a question. Haha, is it okay if I ask you a question? And he was like, yeah, sure. And I asked him if there were any comics that stood out when he was like doing like research, when like executive producer like saying like, here, read this comic book, here, read that, or they just say like, I'm gonna go to a comic book store and like take it in costume and like buy some comics and fucking read them. Yeah. And he just talked about like old like what's his fucking name? I can't remember anyone's name. He wrote for Batman a little bit during the Jim Lee era of Batman. It starts with a G.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Grant Morrison. Yeah, he was talking about like Grant Morrison, Wally West, Flash era, and like some others like leading up to Flashpoint, and like the, you know, after Barry Allen disappeared in like whatever. And I'm just sitting there like, yeah, me too. And he talked about Flash comics for a solid like 3 minutes, and I was a little surprised, like just that how much he had read and how much he liked.
Jealous.
Yeah.
I was like, you can't know more than me.
Well, then again, like it's probably only Flash comics that he had to read, and like here's me with like my omnibus of like, you know, a bunch of shit that I feel like I need to know if I want to read some other thing. Yeah. Which is why Western comics suck. But after that, I thought like, oh shit, I probably should have asked him about his music, because the first day that I saw him, I wore his band shirt that I bought like 2 weeks before that, and I thought like he's gonna love this.
He's gonna love this.
Yeah. He's just gonna touch me all over when I'm wearing my shirt. But I also like unironically like his music, and he like said like, hey, that's a nice shirt you got there, and like et cetera, like thanks for supporting, like, you know, spreading the, you know, about my music. And I just thought like, oh shit, I probably should have like talked to him about his music. Like I complimented a single that they released like 3 days before that, and he's like, oh shit, you listened to it? And I'm like, yeah, it was great. But if I asked him something, then I probably like he would have known. I'm like a real fan. Anyway, I think I have I think I've gone like way over the limit for how much I could talk about Ezra.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go into like, oh yeah, when I first like heard of him, like I thought like, who's this kid? No, I'm not gonna go into the lore of my infatuation.
Well, like, let's talk about the Flash. Dude, since Justice League sucked, I know ways to make it good.
How so? What would you?
I can make it so much better.
What would you do to make Justice League good?
Oh, dude, now's my time to shine.
First off, Iron Giant.
He
shows up.
Iron Giant, and then Batman like drives in DeLorean-style Batmobile. He calls it the DeLorean Mobile. Don't know why he doesn't put Bat in it.
and David Hasselhoff is on the inside, and he's talking. He's talking to him like because David Hasselhoff is the DeLorean.
Yeah.
It's DeLorean Hasselhoff.
And then you get a bunch of like synth wave and like down 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 down. So that'd be a great one.
Yeah.
But for real though, to make a DC movie better or compete with Marvel, I strongly believe that they need to make the villains like more interesting. Because like Man of Steel, General Zod, like, do you give a shit about them? They're just a guy screaming.
No, I didn't. I gave way more of a shit about Superman than General Zod.
Yeah, and I think his Man of Steel did pretty well.
I think it
did like, all right. It did all right.
If you're like looking at like all like reception from like everyone and like box office wise, then yeah, it did all right.
Yeah. With like Batman vs Superman, I mean, like Lex Luthor was all right, but it wasn't like Lex Luthor.
Yeah, it wasn't like Lex Luthor, but like it was okay still.
Yeah, and then there was Doomsday, and it'd be like, haha, look, I know it. Dude, I remember that, and I clapped.
When Doomsday showed up, and we're all like, oh shit, Superman's dying. And then they're like, oh no, Superman died. Like who saw this coming?
Superman died. Oh no! Don't worry, he'll come back in like the next fucking movie.
We literally already have posters of him standing next to the Justice League, so you know.
Wonder Woman.
There's no point.
Wonder Woman's villain is just a fucking god, Ares. But like, who cares about Ares? There was nothing that made him interesting. All he did was the stupid explosions.
Yeah, I'll give credit where it's due. Like. No. No. There's no credit there. Like when they revealed who it was, like at first I was like, wait, who the fuck was this guy? And then when they like showed actual flashbacks, I was like, oh shit, that guy. Yeah. Okay, let's go with that.
Yeah. And the thing was, it's like he didn't even need to be in the movie.
Yeah. I barely even remembered it, like his character.
Yeah.
In it, like I think there was one point in the movie where Steve Trevor said something like, looks like we're gonna need some help, like before Wonder Woman was like, let's get to the war then. He was like, we're gonna need some help along, and I said to myself, all right, time for our wacky bunch of like, you know, one-dimensional characters who just bring some light to the, you know, our wacky group of, you know, misfit team members. And then they did that, and I was like, fuck, I don't want this.
Yeah, I mean, they should have just kept it as, like, Wonder Woman and the other guy. I can't even remember his name, but, like, the
Steve
other
Trevor.
Guy. Steve Trevor.
Yeah, Chris Pine.
Yeah, Chris Pine and, like, Aziz Ansari. Aziz Ansari
and then
Wonder Woman.
And then the Scottish guy. Oh, you want me to sing?
He like has a weird bug-eyed shit. How to make Justice League good? Make the villains interesting, and I have two villains that might be really good.
Mm-hmm.
The-
Don't say Mr. Mixelpiddle.
No, dude, the Music Meister. Stop talking about the Music Meister. I will never. Music Meister is such an amazing.
Are you
villain.
gonna bring up your theory about Tyler Joseph being the Music Meister?
Yes,
'Cause
he
in
totally
the Suicide
is the
Squad,
fucking Music
Heathen's
Meister.
music video, he like made everyone dance by singing. Yeah.
Yes.
No.
That is
I don't-
how the Music Meister works. He sings and people dance out of like no control. They work
bring up like a clip from that, just so like as I'm explaining it, so
Yeah.
like people don't like go completely.
Like in the Suicide Squad music video, they had Tyler Perry. They had Tyler Perry like they had Tyler Perry sing like blah blah blah
Heathens, yeah.
Yeah. But fuck,
He made everyone dance.
he made everyone dance. Who else does that?
Dun dun dun.
So it's clearly Music Meister, and like
Yeah.
Music Meister is a cool villain because it's like, what other villain has something like that? That's like, he adds something new to the table, something fun.
The Condiment King.
We're gonna like ignore that.
We'll cut that out, and then like go immediately into your theory of Jake Gyllenhaal being Batman and Willem Dafoe being Joker.
Willem Dafoe
And
Joker.
then they're like, we can rule this city, Batman,
we can roll this ravioli.
or we can just kill each other.
Yeah, I mean, like, instead of like it was either, I think I talked about this in the first podcast, right? But
Yeah.
like what it like devolved into was like a Batman movie, a solo Batman movie where the Batman and Joker team up, so like everyone can like jerk themselves off over it. Be like, I saw that Joker costume, I clapped.
I remember him with the fedora and the trench coat.
Yeah, that's the only fucking comic he wears a fedora. What is it?
And yeah.
What is it? Isaac does the Killing Joke on fucking art students.
Oh, wow. All right. How long did it take you to think of that one, huh?
Took me like
Good one, good
5
one.
seconds. I timed myself.
I told you we're not talking about my stupid stand-up because that was
We
dumb.
will.
That was dumb as shit.
We will.
Well, you can't make me because you don't know anything about it. And like, there's no point if I'm not talking about it because you don't know me.
So Willem Dafoe is a scary looking Joker.
Yeah.
Fighting the Music Meister, played by Tyler Perry.
And then he makes like
He does like
references
he doesn't change his fucking laugh, so he's like
Mhm.
and then it's like, Batman, it's not Joker, it's real.
And then he eats apples in front of him.
he like shoves a whole fucking apple in his mouth.
And then he shoves an apple in Batman's mouth, like, shut up and eat these apples. They're good for you.
And then it's like then everybody regards it as a cliche scene because he takes like the bite of the apple, so it defines that he's a villain.
And it also defines Willem Dafoe as someone who never changes his character.
It also defines how Willem Dafoe is also a villain.
Oh no, you never seen Mississippi Burning?
Nah, dude, he was a villain in that.
Yeah. He was hanging all those black people in their churches.
No, dude, that's a good guy. What are you talking about? Edgy joke.
You'd think that it would be a KKK member, but that's the thing.
It's Willem Dafoe.
You don't know who's under those hoods, you never see the KKK and Willem Dafoe's character in the same scene.
This is like Fight Club.
And secretly, yes.
All right, well, Music Meister being the best fucking best fucking Marvel villain.
I'm a real comic nerd, gamer girl, guys.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking Gamergate.
Music Meister.
Music Meister would be a great villain, I bet. It'd be a lot of fun.
I think it could work.
It could.
It could be good if they do it right. Guys, you gotta do it right.
The thing is, you can do it right. You can have like a nonsensical Batman that can still be good.
Wait, you can't or you can?
You can.
Oh yeah. Brave and the Bold.
Yeah. I mean,
That was fucking nonsensical as shit.
yeah, because it was based off of the Silver Age comics.
But, like, at the same time, no one really wants to see that in theaters unless it's, like, a kid's movie, like the Lego Batman movie.
No, we'll just make him edgy. We'll make the Music Meister edgy.
What, is he like, some emo kid?
He's Tyler Perry, you fuck.
That doesn't connect it at all.
Tyler Josh, or whatever his name is.
Tyler Josh.
Who is
I bet
he?
that's how... Tyler Joseph.
Tyler Joseph. We'll just make him villain. It'll be like...
He's already his own villain on the inside.
And then the only song he ever, like, sings is Heathens.
And then everyone sings along with him, and then Batman's gotta start singing. And then Joker's like, "Snap out of it, Bruce."
No, he's like, "Snap out of it, Batman," because he doesn't know his name.
No, but that's the plot twist. Everyone knows.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then at the end of the fucking movie, like, it takes his face off, and it's Tim Drake.
No, it was Jason Todd, you idiot.
Jason Todd is the Red Hood. Why would it be him?
Yeah, because Joker was the Red Hood the whole time. Plot twist, boom. We saved Justice League.
No, dude, but like
without Justice
no,
League.
No, Zack Snyder said like Jason Todd wasn't the one who wore the Robin suit that says "Jokes on you, Bats."
No, it was his son Damian Wayne.
Yeah,
there you go.
It was Damian.
Talia al Ghul exists in this universe.
Oh my fucking god. Well, let's just go to question 2.
What's question 2?
Oh, dude, the second villain, Mxyzptlk.
We don't want that. No one wants that.
He's so great. He's so great as a villain.
What's the second question?
He's so great.
What's the second question?
It's a long episode. Favorite and least favorite thingy about the community.
The community that we're in.
By Abstinere.
Oh yeah, Abstinere is really cool.
Favorite and least favorite thing. Okay, how about you go first?
What's your favorite?
You go first.
Oh, okay. My favorite thing. It introduced me to the few best friends that I have, or the few friends period. But like the better friends.
What a fucking loser.
The better friends that I've had in like my life compared to my other friends.
Yeah, I can.
Who in retrospect are kind of one-dimensional. Not like my now friends, like my old friends were really one-dimensional.
Yeah, one-dimensional characters. Man, that was a bad writer.
I didn't get much development off of them.
Yeah. Well, so what was your least favorite thing though?
Oh, I thought we were doing like back and forth, like, you know, this and that.
My favorite thing is being the negative person that I am.
I just can't think of.
I think it's funny to see like some of the dumbasses on here like say something.
Wait, okay, then what's your least favorite thing?
My least favorite thing?
Like, if your favorite thing is watching other people be stupid, then what's your least favorite? Same thing, I'm guessing.
It used to be watching these fucking hacks get so many fucking followers.
Dude, get good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna throw any shade. Well, if I say someone's name, I'm just gonna put the SCP redacted.
No, you just gotta, like, as you say, like, I'm not gonna name names, and then, like, put their name in bold.
Yeah, I mean, it was back then, but now it's just the fucking idiots and their fucking ignorance. And,
I think, like, I can admit for people like that, like, you know, it's really gay to like complain about something, but like still, like, if you see something happening and then you're like, oh yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, like, their life is their life. It's not my place to like criticize.
It doesn't matter at all. But like, facts are facts and how they're doing it.
Yeah, it's like not my place to criticize how people handle their life, but it is my fucking place to criticize how people treat others as a byproduct of how their life is treated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not gonna name any names.
That's the sound effect for the name that's up there.
I don't feel like talking about it though.
Okay, but no, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Hacks.
Yeah.
Like when it becomes like more of like a social thing than a content thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. What was your least favorite thing?
Uh, huh. I really don't know. I think I can't really think about that because like I have things that bother me about it, but they're not like I can't really put one like at like the thing that really grinds my gears. Because like I could say like the how none of it really matters, or like how like there's like some like pressure to like post something even if I can't, but like that's still like none of it matters.
Yeah.
So I could say it doesn't mean that much to me to like have something that bothers me more than anything. But I don't know. I guess I could probably say like just just dumb people being stupid.
Yeah.
Your first reason, I guess.
Well, let's go to our let's cut to commercial.
Oh, okay. Our second sponsor.
Buy the Iron Giant Big Fat Cock, starting at $2.99.
The Big Fat Cock version, the director's cut, if you will.
Yeah, two $999. It strokes. It has DeLorean. It has all that stuff. It'll make you clap.
You think this joke's getting stale? We don't.
Oh, no, dude, this joke is so great at a cellular level.
Cellular level.
Haven't said that in a while.
I don't think they get that either.
Hadn't said that in a while. Don't worry. I'll put it. We'll talk about it in the next episode.
We could like talk about how funny that joke is on a solo level.
Yeah, the joke is so great. Follow Ralph Giuseppe.
Fuck this.
Or Ralph the music.
Ralph
the music
Steppe
maker.
movie. Ralph the noisemaker.
God,
yeah.
we are trying so hard to be funny. It's
it's not working.
It's
at all.
actually funny that we're trying.
That's how I could describe this whole thing. What's our next fucking topic?
Hold on, I have to open my phone.
I have to go into my lists app and look at the our itinerary for our podcast meetup and greet.
Okay, just talk about fucking Harry Potter. How am I gonna segue into Harry Potter with like that's subtle enough?
Now, like, how do you feel about like actors who like are the same character for decades, if not like 10 or plus years?
I feel like who was the Harry Osborn from like the Andrew Garfield movies?
Dane DeHaan.
He fucking sucks, dude.
What, like in everything?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were talking about City of a Thousand Planets.
Yeah, Valerian.
Yeah, I was thinking Elysium.
I was so excited for that movie because it looked so great, and the movie did look great, but like he sucks.
Mm-hmm.
He just sucks so bad. He was like, my mom and I were watching it, and like, we've begun to like realize how his voice pattern goes.
Huh?
How his like voice works, like his vocal patterns. So he's
So
like,
he waved a gun.
So he's like, okay, and like, what are you doing, and all that stuff. But like, so like, there was one moment where like it was just dead silence.
Mm-hmm.
My mom said, okay. And I said, okay. And then he said, okay, the same exact way. So we were like dying in the fucking theater.
I see. I've only seen Dane DeHaan in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is garbage, and A Cure for Wellness, which is kind of also garbage.
You're fraud, Spider-Man.
No J. Jonah Jameson, no good score.
Fucking. Oh, jeez.
But I just mean like No, like, wait, why did Dane DeHaan come up in this? I was just talking about like actors who play the same character forever.
Well, doesn't Willem Dafoe essentially play the same character?
Ha 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 ha! No, I mean literally the same character, like Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man or Daniel Radcliffe as Bilbo Baggins.
Or Johnny Appleseed
As himself.
as Johnny Appleseed as himself.
Mm-hmm.
God,
Like Stan Lee.
We're gonna have to talk about Johnny Appleseed. Oh, dude, that's gonna be our podcast name, Appleseed.
Apple seeds.
Appleseeds.
Just apple seeds.
Yeah. This is the poorest. This is the
Appleseeds
poorest
episode 1.
fucking attempt to make a podcast name in our.
Because we don't really like. We're just calling back to like a stupid inside joke that we made like.
All right, this
4 months ago.
This requires some explaining.
Yeah, it really does. I think I'll let you take over for that because it was your idea.
It was entirely my idea to make this name, Appleseeds. So, this was as time as like the Death Note movie came out.
Mm-hmm. Christmas time. Wait, no, it was before Christmas because we like early December because we were like talking about it before, like in text before we met at Universal. Put in a few pictures of us just fucking around at Universal Studios together.
Yeah. So like, I liked the Death Note movie.
Why?
It's a good movie if you don't look at the manga.
I don't think so.
I do think so, but I can see why, because like Ryuk is just not his character.
Mm-hmm. No, he's not.
Yeah. And it's like they changed a lot of rules too. It's like
Yeah, they just completely made one up. The one about burning the page, and that was like just because of a plot device.
Yeah, that was the whole plot thing. And they also changed how like in the Death Note, if you like held the Death Note, you could see the fucking Death God.
Yeah.
But in the movie, it's like
that.
only the holder of the fucking Death Note can see the Death God. So
I don't know. It's just like it didn't mean anything to the. Well, no, it did mean something to the plot because, well, in the manga, but like they could just have that as a little nod to it in the movie because, like, for no reason, it doesn't have to be in the plot if other people can like see it.
I liked it only for reasons to where like, well, like sometimes people would make arguments of like in the ending where it's like, how did he know that would have happened? It's because he fucking wrote everything of how it is going to happen.
What do you mean, like the paper falling in the fucking garbage can? He could bend the rules like that.
Yeah, that's how the
reality.
Death Note works. If you write it,
like,
yeah, that's what he wrote it like that.
That only happens. It can only happen like that to be like that specific. If it revolves around people dying, like, okay.
Yeah, that's what happened.
No. He didn't write specifically, like, in terms of people saving him, then yeah, that makes sense because he wrote the times of when they would save him, when he would be on the Ferris wheel, and when however many minutes after that they would show up and like take his body, put him in a coma, and like take the book. But you can't write, no matter how like intricate he was about like where those people were before, like for however long before they killed themselves after they like took his body or whatever, he couldn't have manipulated the page to fall in a garbage can on fire. Like burning the page with his name on it. That was bullshit. Because that was just after everything, and then the page with my name on it falls into the fire, being engulfed in flame. Like, that doesn't revolve around anyone's death. That's just the paper.
That revolved around Mia's death.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
No, it
Because the whole purpose of that scenario that you created was revolving
that
around
like
Mia's death.
that she has the paper and then she lets go of it and then it falls into fire after she like lands on that fucking bed of flowers.
Because the thing was, he wrote
That
it
wouldn't
in
have-
that exact way. I don't know, dude.
It wouldn't have worked.
It's just it made it very apparent of how they set up their own rules.
Yeah. No, I could say that they like the only whenever they did that in like the anime or the manga, it was like really carefully like set up, and it wasn't on at that scale either. Just little small stuff leading up to like, oh yeah, this massive giant like the bus jacking scene.
Yeah.
And it was just small stuff.
I'm gonna have to
leading up to that.
speed
like,
up so much shit in this
like
podcast.
literally him experimenting with how it works with these prisoners, and then everyone's aware of it, like, oh yeah, he's just like trying to figure out how his power works or whatever. He just fucking knows in the movie, and there's no like indication that he could even like have set up something like this.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Because
really
he's just a fucking dumbass.
yeah. Because in the movie they play Light as a fucking idiot.
I could say, excuse me, that every single other character exists in this movie to exonerate Light by being an asshole. They changed Ryuk's character
Yeah.
for him to be like, what the fuck? You're fucking up my operation. Don't do that. And then Mia exists to be like, you don't have, like, quit being a fucking pussy and, like, kill this guy. And he's like, what the fuck? I hate the Death Note. I hate all these rules. And, like, oh no, like, life, fuck it. You're the one who picked it up and started using it in the first place.
Yeah.
And even, like, Ryuk, like, saying, like, come on, Light, you know you want to fucking use this book. You know you want to kill this guy. He doesn't, he deserves it. Like,
Alright, so let's go back to the Johnny Appleseed.
oh, whoops.
So, like...
Uh-huh.
So, like, we were talking about Death Note, right? And we were talking about
Uh-huh.
Ryuk, and we were joking around how Willem Dafoe is Ryuk, right? And, like,
Mhm.
Ryuk likes apples a lot.
A whole shitload of apples in his mouth.
So, like, who was that, like, folktale who was, like, who talked to, like, the tornadoes and stopped the tornadoes or whatever?
The Weather Wizard from the Flash villain.
Tall Tales. The Wizard.
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, whatever. It's a tall tale guy. But like I was like imagine like Ryuk ejaculating apple seeds.
Yeah. No. It goes from there. Like
Yeah, and then he
before
ejaculated
that,
into
he inserts them all into his urethra, right?
yeah.
And like full apples.
Yeah.
And then he gets a full fucking like ribbed cock.
Yeah, and then he's like, hey, Light, did you know
Hey,
my
Light."
name is actually spelled Johnny Appleseed?
Yeah, and he sticks his dick in his mouth and ejaculates all the apples into Light's throat while saying that he's Johnny
Appleseed.
And that's the whole joke.
That's the whole joke, and that is why our podcast is called Appleseed.
Uh-huh. I'll make the title card for the next episode, that exact thing, that joke that we made up.
Johnny Appleseed. All right,
Mhm.
here's the last thing.
So now you guys can get our clever little random inside joke.
XD.
That's not an inside joke anymore.
All right,
It's just a shit post.
Let's just talk about fucking the rest of the questions.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Favorite movie. What is your favorite movie?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
My favorite movie? Gremlins.
The first one?
Both of them.
Both? Yeah.
Yes.
And why is that?
Oh, it's because it was funny. I thought it was funny how they made like the second one a parody of itself, of how it's a sequel of a dumb monster movie.
Mm-hmm.
But
I could probably say the same thing about why I like 22 Jump Street.
also the music is just pretty fucking good.
Oh yeah. I think a lot of people didn't realize that like the fact that it's called 22 Jump Street is like like a whole joke about the movie itself, because they're like, oh, that's just fucking lazy. 22 jumps, like this is just coming in like as like a cheap way to like, no, it's a parody of an old show, and they're saying like, oh yeah, this is a stupid dumb remake of an old show, and this is a sequel to a remake of an old show.
Might I say that I watch enough fucking Ralph the Movie Maker videos to know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're talking about his review of Chips.
But the same thing with Gremlins.
Yeah. So.
But I remember, like, I watched it before Ralph talked about it, and then he explained it before, like, when I didn't even understand it myself. And he was like, oh, yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, I get that.
All right. So, yo, is sucking your own dick gay?
I mean, no. Nah, I don't think so. If anything, it's just kind of like,
Okay, all right.
Well,
so like,
I'm not gay.
I have the ideology that like you want to suck your own dick. That's you wanting to suck a dick. That's gay. But like, if your dick gets an erection from it, that's also gay. So that becomes double gay, and then multiplied by that, it cancels out. It cancels out.
No. Then it'd just be double gay from your logic. But like, isn't it just masturbation at that point?
No, because you're sucking your own dick and you're also getting an erection from it. You're getting an erection from a male sucking
your
dick.
I really want to fucking touch a dick right now. I really want to stroke a fat dick.
Yeah,
like,
and then you suck your own, and then he's like...
No, but like anyone else who doesn't suck their own dick, they're like, man, I could really like fucking rub down a dick right now.
Yeah, but like it cancels out.
No, it doesn't.
It cancels. Fuck off, dude.
You know I'm right. You think eating breakfast is gay? I mean, you're supplying like nutrition and love to another man. So like, I don't know.
It's nutrition coming from the wrong areas,
I mean,
bro. Which nigga in the iFunny art community has the most clout?
May. Oh wait, you mean like good clout or bad? Or like all over?
Just say who has good clout.
Good clout. I think everyone's kind of fucked up.
Well, let's just go with bad clout. Who has the worst fucking clout?
Or you could just be Darky and like say like, oh yeah, we're all just a bunch of assholes. And
all right, who has the worst fucking clout?
Katzer.
Is it surprising?
I think Y-Mate has pretty good clout.
Yeah, Y-Mate has pretty good clout.
He's really nice, and he makes art for everyone, and he's neutral good.
You know who also has good clout?
Who?
Artai.
I just wish he wouldn't fucking up and leave all the time. I know he probably has other shit to do, but...
Oh, dude, he finally just quit art.
If anything, that kind of makes him the best out of all of us, because he just realized this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I mean, like, I hate drawing, too. What's the least scariest shit in the world?
Scariest?
What's the least scariest shit in the world?
So, like, what's the best thing in the world?
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, let's change that question, because I'm sorry, the question is dumb. Let's talk about the scariest shit. What is our biggest fear? What like, shrivels us to the core?
Life after death. Because there's none.
That doesn't scare me.
That scares me a lot.
I've come to terms with it.
What do you want me to say? Like, deep water?
No.
There's something.
What scares me is that I've seen so many stories that are probably fake, but like it really does take a mind of it's someone has to like get in that mindset that like the ability of how dark and corrupted and how scary the human can become. Like what their ability is to like, because like one single man can just take you and then you'll never see the light of day, and he'll do this horrifying shit, and that scares me.
Just human nature.
Yeah, human nature just scares me.
Mm-hmm.
That was deep. Let's skip that.
Normal people scare me, XD.
You see me out like without this hat?
Locker sticker. Or is that Mia's locker sticker?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's Mia's.
Okay, that's fucking dumb. But I also hate spiders a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, boiling down to the fact that there's not much like scientific evidence to show that your brain lives on, because if your brain's dying, then like there's no chemicals causing emotions in your brain, and there's no like neurons firing to formulate thoughts.
It's
so,
also weird to like imagine like just everything stopping.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because it's like.
But then again, like I also started thinking about like what like there'd still be blood in my head even if I got my head cut off or something. So like would something still be like going on?
I don't know. All right. Who is the strangest person you have ever met, and what did they do to make them strange?
Ooh.
Strangest person I ever met. Oh, fuck my heel.
There's probably like the like most interesting.
Oh, dude, I have something
straight up weird.
Oh shit, poor connection, bro.
Oh shit. I'd say the most interesting person that I've ever met. I don't know. I'd say Emily is probably the most I've cared about a person, but right now that I know literally everything about her, and her character and everything, what she would do in this situation, it's not really, I guess you couldn't classify it as interesting because I already know everything about it, but I still, it means the most to me out of anyone else. But I'd say for me personally, when I first met Jess, she was the most interesting person to me because of how diverse her interests were.
Yeah.
But the strangest fucking person I ever met was at work. This guy pulled up to the drive-thru. I work at a coffee shop, by the way.
Long-haired guy doesn't seem too bright.
I'll send you that so you can insert that review of me. Some
long-haired guy isn't too bright.
I was like, man, when was this? Like, when did someone write this review of me? And then I saw my coworker Amber wearing all that green. I was like, oh shit, yeah.
It's so funny. It's so funny how like he did not say purple-haired guy. He just said long-haired guy.
Long-haired guy. The most interesting man in the world to me. He pulled into the drive-thru. This was a white guy with dreadlocks, and he was pretty old too. Sunglasses, and he said, "Hey son, I've got 3 questions for you." I think I made a comic about this actually. And I was like, all right, go ahead, like trying to like butter him up. And he's like, all right, number 1, do you sell bananas here? And I was like, sorry, sir, we do not sell bananas here. He's like, all right, number 2, do you sell any pastries with chocolate in them? And I said, yes, we have chocolate chip cookies and chocolate chip muffins, and we also have chocolate cheesecake muffins. And he's like, I'll take 2 of those chocolate cheesecakes muffins. And I got him 2. And then just to go with it, I was like, what was your 3rd question, by the way, after he paid? And he just said, do you sell bananas? And I said, were you going to ask me if we sold bananas twice? He's like, yeah. And he drove away.
Wow, that was really interesting. All right, so
I want to be this guy's friend.
All right, so here's a really strange encounter I had recently. So I'm in Louisiana right now.
Sweet home Louisiana, am I right, boys?
I don't like Louisiana. Alright, so I was in Louisiana, and I was waiting for a ghost tour. It was a ghost tour, it was about to like start in like 5 minutes, right?
Like a haunted house tour, or like?
No, it's a ghost tour because like Louisiana is the most like haunted fucking. No, the French Quarter is like the most haunted fucking place in Louisiana. So like I'm standing there. It's like late at night, so like all the people are drinking, all that stuff. It's not out of the ordinary to see someone fall on their fucking face into like horse shit because yeah, horse and carriage like is still a thing there. So like,
I've been to Amish Town, and also I've been to Williamsburg. A lot of horses.
Okay, so like I'm just standing there, just like blankly staring, thinking about things, like whatever, right? And then I notice at the corner of my eye, there's this guy that's just staring at me. He's staring at me with a like.
Hey kid.
Like no, it's not like a creepy, but it's more like a melancholy, pleasant feel, if you can imagine that.
Yeah.
It's like
What? No, that's what you got, or that's what he was staring.
that's
at
what
you
he
with?
got. That's what he had.
Okay.
Weird. So like, I notice him. He points at me and he says, "I know you. You're smart. I don't need no money from you." I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, first of all,
I don't need no money from you.
did like implying that he like probably would have, but like
Yeah, it's like, I guess he's a homeless man. I don't know. It's so weird to think about this. But like, he said,
am I triggering something?
No. But I don't need no money from you. I just need one thing from you.
I know. Oh.
He's
okay.
like, I'm like, okay. And it's like, he was like, it's nothing materialistic. I was like, all right. It was like, just
Holy shit.
look across the street, look at the window. So like across the street was like a chandelier place. It had like a bunch of light fixtures and everything. It had like a taxidermy lights. It was just like had a bunch of light bulbs and stuff. So he's like, just stare, just look at it, look in the window. So I'm like focusing on the window, right?
Mm-hmm.
I noticed out of the corner of my eye again that like he looks like he's veering up to like throw something at the window. You know when like somebody like does that aiming thing with a football where they lean back?
Yeah.
So he's doing that, but he has nothing in his hand.
Uh.
He just leans back and he doesn't like throw anything. He just goes back into like his normal position. So he's like, "Did you see it?" Nothing fucking happened in the light. So he's like, "Did you
Oh, okay. Like going off of the whole ghost thing?
No, this wasn't like, this was like a delirious fucking man. He was like, "Did you see it?" I was like, what the fuck was I supposed to see? I was like, "No, you need to do it again." I did it 3 more times.
What, pretending like leaning back to throw something?
No, I just looked there. I thought I saw something. It wasn't. It was the placebo effect. It was like the placebo effect happening, but it didn't know what I wanted. So like,
I'm retarded because I thought placenta effect at first.
it was a placebo. But like, I was so fucking confused that I spent the whole rest of the tour thinking about it. I didn't give a shit about anything else. I was like, what was he talking about?
Yeah, if he probably looked in his wallet, he probably had like a veteran certification or something.
Probably, but like, I'm like, that is my strangest encounter.
Wow. Yeah, that blows mine out of the water. Because that's strange to me.
Thoughts on your art of thick absolute cuties because I love.
I'm sorry?
Says somebody. What are your thoughts on art of thick cuties?
Art of thick cuties.
Yeah, like just what is your thoughts on like thick girls or thick cuties? Thick girls, thick boys, or whatever.
I could dig it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't care.
I could dig it though.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't care, but I could dig it.
if that isn't if they focus more about the character and not the design, like have the design be the only thing the character has, then I wouldn't care about it. Okay.
Any other questions?
Homestuck or Undertale?
Undertale.
Are you sure about that?
Do you have any defense against my my opinion?
I bet the Pope has never played Undertale.
Has he played Homestuck?
No, dude. No. I'm just saying, like, because Matt Pat gave the Pope like a copy of Undertale, I fucking doubt he actually played it.
I mean, maybe he just thought, like, oh, interesting, and then he like booted it up, but it was like,
oh, what is this gay shit?
How do you give a copy of Undertale before it came out, like before it even came out, like on disc? I'm sure like he had like someone record him doing it, but like, what, did he just give him a thumb drive?
I believe he gave him a thumb drive.
Theory that he's gonna name his kid Sans.
Sans Francis. I don't know.
No, like Sans Pat.
Yeah.
Because it's math.
All right. Last question: is God real?
That's subjective, but maybe.
I know what else is real. I know what's real though.
Yeah.
Iron Giant Fat Cock.
So God is real.
God is real.
The idea is real. The feeling and like connection to faith is real. Love is real. And if that's your representation, then yes, God is real. But
as God as a literal being,
probably not.
Yeah, God as a literal being, probably not.
Yeah.
God as a feeling, yeah.
But yeah, as a feeling, that's all I could really say.
As an idea, not as a person, but yeah.
All right, was that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much the last question. I mean, there was another question. I was like, how long should it take to? I guess it's like asking us how long does it take to do a podcast. Oh boy, I'm about to find out.
54 minutes.
Well, that's just us talking, but like we haven't gotten to the editing process yet.
Oh yeah, that's true. Hey guys, however long this is,
I'm just gonna.
The real thing is an hour and 54 minutes.
I'm gonna have to.
If you guys stuck around until the end, come back next time, and we'll have.
Oh yeah, we'll come back next time and we'll have fucking David Finch.
All right, David Fincher, the director.
Greg Capullo. Get all the amazing artists.
Yeah, Y-Mate maybe. We'll get David Finch, Greg Capullo, and Y-Mate, and then they'll take over the cast, and we'll be nothing.
Yeah, I mean, well, let's see.
And we'll have to explain to them why the cast that we just handed over to them is called Appleseeds. Because they won't watch this one.
Yeah, no one will watch this one. But, like, we could have Nezrath on.
Nezrath, Y-Mate, maybe?
Yeah, Nezrath, Y-Mate. We'll have Abstenir, hopefully.
Yeah, maybe Stinky Boy.
Yeah, we'll have, I think
yes.
I don't know if you would want to, but I would like to do a fucking podcast with Rave.
I don't know anything about Rave, but we'll see. Yeah, why not? What's the point?
Yeah.
I mean, what harm could it do?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's lore, but who cares?
I'm sure. Like, I'm definitely certain not many people would be too into it, but I find it interesting.
I mean, I don't see why not though.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna stay positive about it.
Yeah.
And y'all should as well. Whoever stuck around.
Whoever's still still listening to this, they're probably like drawing to this.
Oh yeah, I am.
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll have like Mythical Mick.
Mythical MILF.
No, Mythical Mick, whoever that guy is, that fucking guy.
Mythical Mikolash.
Mythical Sans. Have Goth J, whoever the fuck that is.
Maybe.
We'll have Devin, dude. We'll totally have fucking Devin, dude.
Oh yeah, I've never talked to Devin, and I kind of wanna.
Me neither, bro.
You know Abby Macaroni.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her. She's great. Let's get her.
We could have her on. There's Craisins.
Oh yeah, she's awesome.
We'll have Craisins. We'll have We'll have Darky, but we'll only have the audio come to one fucking part of his earbud.
Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah. We could have Jess. We could have.
I said Jess, but double
okay.
Jess.
Yeah,
Let's
double
do
Jess. 2 Jesses. We're gonna have to clone another one.
Emily, why not?
Yeah. There's gonna be there'll be some moments where I'm probably not gonna even be here, but I will still record it.
And it'll just be me and Emily.
Yeah.
I think people would more likely show up to that.
Totally, because like my fucking commentary was absolute stellar this episode.
Then we'll change it to Lovecast.
Oh yeah, we'll call it Love Seeds. No. Instead, no, we'll like get like
HP Lovecast.
You know what? We're just gonna have like each podcast be like titles of like movies. But like it's gonna replace like a certain like part of the title name with seed, like from Appleseed.
Like
so when
Avengers Infinity Seeds.
So like when it's the Notebook, it's gonna be like you and Emily's face on like the poster of the Notebook, and it's gonna be called the Seed Book.
Ugh. and then like you'd be pushing me to make that, and then I'd have to make it. Otherwise, we'd have no title card.
Nah, dude. It's either dude. I'd make it.
Oh, I don't know then. Because it could only be good if I make it.
Yeah, hopefully we don't fucking fail miserably and just stop doing it.
That depends on critical reception and whether we care.
Oh yeah, I mean, I definitely care about this. I'm definitely gonna.
Oh yeah,
I'm definitely gonna continue doing this.
Yeah, I like it. It's not even like it's yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like leave in. All right, I'm gonna leave in this little tip.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever want to do a podcast, don't just wing it. Just like talk to your co-host and like organize like topics you're gonna talk about.
Yeah, because if you just kind of wing it, then
you're just gonna be
unless you have like really good chemistry. Even if you do, then like and it's just like a lot of inside jokes or some, I don't know. Like yeah. I'm no fucking. Just from experience with this one podcast, like or having like a plan helps. Like something that you can collaborate thoughts on.
Yeah. Maybe next episode we're gonna have a guest, or it's just gonna be us talking again. I would very much like to have a guest. We'll probably just gonna like pick a fucking like name out of a hat.
Oh yeah, no. Film yourself like picking the names out of a hat, and then like turn the camera over to like a printed out photo of me, and be like, dude, what do you like? Check it out. We got craisins on this time, and then insert voice clip, insert soundboard of me saying, "Ha
I clapped." All right. Well, how do we end this?
I have no fucking idea.
We'll just
do. How about we pour one out for our boys?
Yeah, and let's do that thing in like Sleepy Cabin where like they all scream at the end. Well, not really scream, but it's like, did you hear that? Did you hear that noise? Huh?
No, okay, let's like transition something. Like we start like we end this one with like a really long like word. Yeah. Like we end it with like Tran, and then we pick it up with Zishin in the next episode.
Yeah.
And we're all old.
Well, what?
Or no, or we just like do something like we.
Or we could do the
like
cliche
we
where
scream, and then we just start the next one with a scream.
Or we could do the cliche to where when we announce like. Or we could just have that moment in the story to where we're talking about something, and then like we are announcing that the cliche exists, and then they cut us off during that. No.
Or we could just have some random thing, and then we just cut off right in the middle of our sentence. Like cut right there when I'm saying that.
Oh wait, I don't think it's working.
What?
Shit.